Hello, my name is DJ Forever Play, and I want to talk to you about a life story that is very important to me. When I was small in grade school, I was somewhat behind the average student, like in reading and math. I don't know what it was, it's just sometimes the teachers weren't grasping what I need. I sometimes find them boring, and I look back and I believe they were just in it for a paycheck. And I had a slight case of ADHD. I could not concentrate. And I had to wear glasses because I could not see far away clearly. I was nearsighted. So I had to wear corrective lenses to see the chalkboard. So I had a lot of things going against me. And I got into like trouble. I got into fights all the time. My life wasn't all what it's cracked up to be when I was young. But I like to draw. I like comics and stuff like that. Until I went into the fifth grade. And we had this strong Muslim teacher named Mr. Ali. And he was intimidating. And sometimes be a little scared of him, but as strong as he was very kind hearted. And one day after school, he saw me. He called me over. I said, yes. I said, yes, sir. He said, I got something for you. And I said, what? He says, you like comic books? I said, they're okay. And so he handed me this comic. I'll never forget it. It was Marvel Comics, The Micronauts, issue number 28. And it had so much action on the front cover. He said, now I want you to read that comic book. Actually read it and enjoy the story. I said, okay. So I took it home and I was reading this comic book. Oh, excuse me. Cover to cover. I mean, it had so much action. The story was crazy. I even read the advertisements. I was floored by the action in this comic book. And after that, I started collecting these comic books. Anytime I'm out with my parents, my mother and her friend, I said, "Can I get some change to buy a comic book?" And they look at me, a comic book. I said, yeah, I like the stories. My mother was like, okay. Gave me a couple of bucks. And so I bought like issue number 29, issue 30, 31, 32. I was going to get all of them. And hopefully I can get those back issues because the story was phenomenal and it got me reading. So by the time I graduated out of grammar school, going to junior high, I was on par with all the rest of the students in reading. Math, I had to work on math. Math is like give and take. But I just kept reading all the time. I had a fascination and a hunger to read anything. I'm reading magazines in the bathroom. My mother left those Enquirer and those little celebrity gossip magazines in the bathroom, and I'm reading them, sitting on the toilet just reading reading them damn papers. I was reading ingredients on the Listerine bottles and toothpaste tubes. I was trying to read anything and everything I could get my hands on. And by the time I got into junior high school, I was reading all the time also. And by the time I graduated junior high school, when I went to high school, I was reading near a college level. So by the time I graduated out of high school, I was reading at a maybe a sophomore senior level in college. I was reading as much as I can. And even my math skills improved because I started learning my own way of doing math, and which works just fine because math is universal. So, when your kids are collecting comic books, don't think of it as a useless fad. They got some good writing in those comic books, great stories, and it's interesting. It makes people want to draw. I used to draw those comics, try to copy the covers and everything like that. It gave me such a creative outlet. I felt so good about myself. You know, I could read just with like with everybody else. The teacher asks, "Oh, can you read that paragraph, please?" I'll do it with pleasure because I don't have no qualms about picking up a book and reading it. I became an avid reader, started reading all kind of novels and stuff. That's one thing I miss when I lost my eyesight is reading a book. I know they got audio books and everything, and I can use my imagination, and I got audio description on movies and stuff, but sometimes it's not just the same, but I try to treat it as such. But when you're given lemons, you make lemonade. When you're given apples, you make applesauce. So I'm given a raw deal, and I adapt to it and using technology to make things more comprehensible to me. People wonder how I do my YouTube channels or my podcasts or any other things I do, watch movies. Yeah, I use technology. Because I came up from a hard way, so I can't stop learning. I can't never stop learning. One advice I'll give you is whatever you do in life, try to learn one thing new every day. If you learn several things new a day, that's even better. But try to at least learn one new thing a day, and you become a much better and more intelligent person in conversation and meeting people. So that is what made me became who I am today. So I hope you learned something about me and probably learned something to help you along the way. And they say reading is fundamental. It sure is. Reading is fundamental. It's important and it's a part of our lives. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry it took me so long to upload some new episodes, videos. I've been very busy with my other channels. So please subscribe, set notifications to all, like the video, and send me a comment if you wish. Thank you so much and have a great day.